What is up, Unison Gamers? This is Michael Sean with Unison Games coming at you with a starter deck opening for the Bakugan TCG. You've probably already seen or at least heard of David's starter deck opening. We are going to be doing a starter deck showdown in a little while, but he opened something from Armored Elite, which is Bakugan's 4th set. I am opening something from Bakugan Resurgence, which is their 2nd set. So we're going to be taking a look at if there was any power creep or if they're pretty balanced. I'm super excited about this. I've mostly opened stuff from Battle Brawlers, which was the 1st set. And the way the Bakugan came out with their sets was that the 1st set was a lot bigger than the other two. So a lot of the core cards that you need are in this set. So we're both opening a couple of these packs and starter deck. I'm going to put this over here. The rarities in Bakugan are a little weird. We've got common, rare, super rare, awesome rare, and Bakugan Elite. So those are our rarities. Let's take a look at how the packs shake out. Let me go ahead and open this one up. The type of material that they use to wrap the cards in is different than some other games. All right, so you can see kind of down at the bottom. I'll hold it up so you guys can see. We got like a common, and then the BB refers to what set the card is from. So this would be Battle Brawlers. It's an English card, number 27. So we got that. We keep going. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons. Then we get into our rares. We got Might of Cindius as a rare there. So we got 1, 2 rares. Here's a super rare for us. That's pretty cool. And then every pack has a hex foil as well. This one is just a common. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons. It looks like 6 commons, a rare, probably a variable slot that could be like anything. And then, or 2 rares, a variable slot, and then a hex foil, which could also be anything. All of these cards are action cards. Of course, action cards are the core cards that you have in your deck. They just kind of have a one-time effect, boosting your power in different ways. Of course, we'll look at the character cards when we get to them in the starter deck. So let's test to make sure we did get the kind of pack content formula down. Open a second pack here. All right, so if you look at this, it's the same deal. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commons. That was a lot of chaos flip cards. Then we got 2 rares. Then our variable slot is a super rare. Cool. Nature's Assimilation. This looks pretty good actually. Cool. And then our hex foil in this case was a super rare. So that's pretty good. Very cool. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. All right, so I think we got a bunch of actions. That's going to be really normal. They are the most common card that's played. So that's cool. And then flip cards is probably the second most common. These are cards that you can play as you're taking damage. So that's pretty cool. You can see kind of right here, like the stop sign there makes you stop taking damage. So that's pretty good. Now this one's big. It costs 5, but a lot of times, like here's Chaos Ascendancy, right? Stop a non-Chaos. Now the other types of cards that we didn't get in those packs are hero cards and Evo cards. Hopefully we'll see some of those in our starter kit as well as the actual Bakugan cards themselves. So let's open this thing up. So this one is featuring Orlis Nobillious. That sounds right. It comes with the cores, 3 Bakugan, their cards, and a 40 card deck. So 40 cards is the amount of cards you need to play in this game. So everything that you need is in this package. So let's open it up and see what we got. We got the cores here. Cores are important. We got all 6 cores that we need to play. Here is the deck. A little bit of rules and the checklist there. And then our character cards. Oh, dude, we got a Trino in here. That is awesome. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and look at our main dude first. See if we can get him out of the packaging. Let's have a rubber band. Cool. Here's our dude. All right, so this is Nobillious Ultra. Pretty sweet. I think Let's see if we can fold them up. That's always the first challenge, is making sure you know how to fold your Bakugan. All right, that seems right. Okay, I think we did it. I think we did it. Oh, actually, it looks like the little hatch gets closed first. Let's see if we can kind of just... Oh, no! We can do this. No. No. All right. Oh, we did it. Maybe. Maybe we did it. We did it! Yes! Beautiful. Should we see how it opens after folding it like forever? Yeah, obviously we need to see how it opens. All right, let's set up a little hide matrix over here. All right, here we go. What? Did you see that? It was a perfect flip. That was amazing. All right, and it's like on its chest. That's kind of cool. Pretty sweet. Let's look at the actual like specs on the card. We got 500 B power, 5 damage. That's pretty strong. I like that. Let's put that aside. Let's take a look at one of our other ones. Of course, we can like start with them opening since they're already folded. There we go. That was pretty hardcore. Let's get this out all guys. We did it. All right, Trino. I don't have a Trino. Let's take a look at even what Trino looks like. I don't even know. Here we go. Aww. That's adorable. Look at his little horn. That's so cute. All right, what do we got going on with Trino? We got 300 B power and 4 damage. Also, he takes 2 DNA cores, which is interesting. In a deck that maybe takes advantage of DNA cores, this might be an important include. Pretty cool. That's a decent bit of damage there, and it's not like the lowest B power in the world either. All right, then we got a Mantinoid. Let's check it out. I don't have a Pyrus Mantinoid. I have another Mantinoid. Oh no! All right, got to reroll Mantinoid. Here we go. I missed again. Mantinoid is not enjoying us right now. Boom! All right, there's our Mantinoid. He is pretty awesome. Very nice. His stats are 500 B power, which is pretty decent for a non-ultra Bakugan, and 2 damage. So last thing we got to look through is the actual deck, and I'm excited to see this because it's made up of cards from the second set, which is one of the sets that I don't have a whole lot of. So these cards are going to be new to me, just like they're new to you guys, I'm sure as well. Let's see if we can get it open. They got it nice and tightly sealed, which is definitely a positive thing. Plus, it had its own slot in the paper, so you're going to get your cards in decent condition, which, for those of us nerds, is something that's very important. All right, here we go. Here's one of those cards I was telling you about before that we didn't pull from the packs. This is a hero card. Hero cards enter play, and they stay in play, and they have, like, static effects. So this one says, your hero cards cost 2 less energy to play, which is pretty decent. So obviously you would play Strata in a deck that has a lot of hero cards. So let's go ahead and clear a little space. And we'll set this out. We got 2 Stratas. He's also a super rare, which is cool. Trick Trap. Play a hero that costs 3 or less for free. All right, so it looks like we're having some hero synergy here, which is pretty sweet. It also costs 0. That's pretty good. So there's Trick Trap. Dazzle. What's up, Cubbo? Stop a Bakugan holding a DNA core, which we do have a lot of DNA cores. This is probably another one of those includes that you might want to play in something that you only play DNA cores. That'd be awesome. So there's Dazzle. Shield of the Faithful, plus 9 damage. So in the game, basically, when both opponents' Bakugan open, you compare your B power. Whoever has the highest does that much damage. So the damage is like that fist there. So plus 9 damage, that's a lot. And you do damage by discarding the top card of your deck until you've reached as many cards as your opponent did damage. So doing 9 damage, taking 9 cards out of your 40, that's really good. That's really good. So if that Bakugan is holding a shield core, you draw 2 cards. Pretty sweet. We got 2 of those. There's Confuse for 1. Stop a Bakugan holding a red fist or a blue shield. Also pretty interesting. Another Dazzle. That's cool. Holy Flame. 1 cost plus 300B. If the Bakugan is holding a green fist, 600B instead. lot of core synergy in here. Chaos Blessing. Well, there's also a lot of Kubo on these cards. +4, and you may re-roll your Bakugan. That's cool, especially if you miss your Bakugan roll. All right, so our next card is Energy Draw. +500B. Pretty useful. Okay, so this is one of those Evo cards I was telling you guys about. As you can see, Evo right there, Hyper Mantinoid. You pay 2, and your Hyper Mantinoid goes from 500B to 700B and 2 damage to 3 damage. Pretty good. You get 2 of those. Blinding Light, plus 200B for each hero you have in play. That could be really good in like a hero-focused deck. Divine Intervention, you must reroll your Bakugan, so you have no choice, you have to do it. If you open on the reroll, you may play that Bakugan's Evo card for free. That's pretty sweet too. Get another Energy Draw. Jenkins, okay, Fury, at the end of your turn, if you have no cards in hand, make a Pyrus attack for 2. It's pretty exciting, just attacking for free. Emily, when you open a Bakugan, make a Pyrus attack for 2. She costs a lot, but that's a really strong attack where you're basically doing 2 attacks every time you open your Bakugan. Okay, your Bakugan get Double Strike. Dan Kuzo, he's the main character in the new anime. So we got a lot of red heroes there. Twisting Inferno, we get 3 of. Remove an enemy Bakugan's Baku Core and negate its effect. You place the Baku Core onto the field face down. If one of your Bakugan is holding a green fist, you draw a card. Pretty sweet. Okay, Ash Cloud, stop a Bakugan holding a shield. It costs 0. Constrictor, stop a Bakugan holding a green fist or a DNA core. Costs 1. Here's another Twisting Inferno. Quickfire, make a Pyrus attack for 1. You may reroll your Bakugan. Pyrus Heat Shield, plus 400B. If you have no cards in hand, plus 8 damage. Anger, plus 300B. If you have no cards in hand, draw 2 cards. Blaze is just straight up plus 10 damage. And Dual Strike, plus Double Strike, and you may reroll your Bakugan. Seems like a pretty cool deck. I mean, right out of the box, you can definitely like just play this right out of the box. I think a lot of these cards are going to be even more powerful if you like change out maybe 1 or 2 of the Bakugan and go for one of those core strategies where you're playing like only green fists or only DNA cores or only shield cores. But the thing that's really cool is the amount of heroes that we got. So Dan Kuzo's a super rare, Strata's a super rare, and then we got 4 rare heroes as well. So that's another like clear strategy. So you'll notice on the field that we have Pyrus, we have Chaos cards. We do not have Aurelus because Aurelus is just exactly what it sounds like. It's Aurelus, so you can't play like there's not a lot of Aurelus cards in the game. Now the third set of Bakugan is all like focused around Aurelus Aurelus Bakugan. So there are a couple cards actually that came out on that you could play as Aurelus. But the rules for Bakugan is as long as you have that faction of Bakugan on your starting team, you could play those cards in your deck. So we have functionally 2 different factions here because Aurelus is kind of out on its own. So we have Pyrus and Chaos, but this looks like a lot of fun. I think David's gonna have, you know, something coming when we do our starter deck showdown. So I'm pretty pumped to do it. That'll be out really soon. So if you guys are not already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn your notifications on if they're not already, so that you are notified when that video comes out. You're not going to want to miss it. And of course, if you haven't watched David's video already, I'll make sure to link that in the description. If you like this video, leave a like. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.